Throwing to start here is Tua.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 50 yards.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I absolutely love that play call there. They just came off of a big play. They've got momentum in their direction, and they come back and take the shot at the end zone, just unable to complete it. I love their aggressiveness.
And you feel like the defense, a sigh of relief, could have been back-to-back really big plays.
Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
At the 14-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
All right, 3rd and 9 here.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Panthers nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready. 10 cycles.
It's Young on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Here we
So
go.
back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this is beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field with his traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Here we go. Holland coming up to make the stop. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Sanders.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. This defense for the Dolphins, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team,
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
you know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? Or what's the motivation of this group?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 50 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Ready up. Ready.
They go play action. Young. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Black shot. Hut.
Now Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A final recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble with their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team avoid turnovers. You want to hang out to the football because you're playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here.
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up, and the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
Now Young.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. That will be 3rd down.
You talk about this Miami defense.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
On the double.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now Tua going to change the play.
The Panthers' 31-yard line.
Off a play action. Tagovailoa.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On play action, here's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right, that is a surprise that this would come up short.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, and you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get about 3 here, up to the 44-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
On 2nd down, a run by H.A. And able to
push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought down.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That one behind his man, incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3-3-yard.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the run is on here in this 1st half. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And no chance to get away as they'll get it down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Here we go, set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended. There he goes, right side. How about this? Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Panthers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A very solid gain of 27.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He dumps it off to A-Chain. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun and throw less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Looking to pass. Tua. Towards the end zone for Brown. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A.J. Brown, 48 yards. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And a well is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. That throw by Young incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 3rd and 3. Here's Young from the shotgun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
And look at this, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. First down, Young. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Turbo one, Hive. Turbo one, Hive.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And he's got his big tight end here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
Let's go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Come on,
Partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw certain Super Bowls, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is nearly impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty lead.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. And it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
Ready?
Young to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 75. And the Dolphins have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
Here we go.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in.
Here we go.
This one's turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Strike.
On third down, they'll run with Sanders. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. He'll get this to the rookie, Jonathan Mingo. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And a Panther first down.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Here we go.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Set. Go.
Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Quarterback draw. Here's Young. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Talk about controlling the football and controlling a drive. And with runs like that, they'll continue to do exactly that.
22 needle. Set.
Off the play fake, Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know that's what it is. They wanted to have it back. I mean, they did everything right. Got the running backs committed to play action. He just flat out missed.
Dog leg.
3rd and short yardage, Young. Back to the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
On 4th down, here's the option. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And got his man, complete. Still going inside the 20. They're all the way in for the Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a first down throw for Young. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Ready?
Throwing on second and long. Young. That is taken in by Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Let's go.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Panther first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, set. Ready?
On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Young now from the 50.
At the 50-yard line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Tua. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's A-Chain. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jalen Phillips able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Young to throw. That's caught by Mingo, right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And this offense on third down today, pretty anemic, very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line.
been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painting a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On play action, here's Tua. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Brian Burns getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 20. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be, and oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 37-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to find a way, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
At the 20-yard line.
Red, yellow. Ready?
Young working out of the gun. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with
such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Turbo three, kick. That's smart, baby. Ready,
they go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Sanders on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Dolphins 56, Panthers 7. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the end zone is Smith-Marsette. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got to sit back, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's Young on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
One last shot for Young. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back in his own 3-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense